Welcome to the present. Before we go into details of this seemingly horrible swap deal between Manchester United and Chelsea, the Sancho Rhyme Sterling swap deal, let's please like the video, very important. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, very important. I will appreciate that. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell one more time. Like the video. If you're new here, subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Yes, now we've gotten that out of the window. Let's discuss this. This is one of the most farcical, funny swap deal of all history. If I remember clearly, when Arsenal and Manchester United had a swap deal between, we gave them Sanchez and they gave us Mkhitaryan and some cash. Some of us could tell that that swap deal was not going to be fruitful and ended up being a disaster. And in reality, that swap deal is one of the most horrible deals between both clubs. Now, Sancho going to Chelsea and Raheem Sterling going to Manchester United for me is both teams exchanging shite. Both teams are exchanging players who are surplus to requirement, players who cannot add anything substantial to either teams. For a long time, I do not understand the obsession of the English fans who are overrating Sancho. Sancho is not that guy. Even when he left Manchester City, where he couldn't hack into the first team and play on constant level and went to Dortmund. Yeah, he did well at Dortmund, but can we be objective? Aside from Bayern, Dortmund huff and puff here and there. The German league is not a true measure of quality like that. I'm not saying you don't have quality players sprinkled in the league. Let's not do that. Let's use some common sense. But it's not the strongest league. That's why Bayern always wins until last season, where they had a bit of a downer and Bayern Leverkusen won it. But we know the Bayern league is, in comparison to the English league, is inferior. To put it nicely and kindly, the German league is inferior to the English Premier League. So when people were overhyping his performance at Dortmund, I didn't get it. He was at Manchester City. You can claim Pep wasn't giving youngsters a chance to help a lot of players. No, I always say, if you're good enough, you will shine through. He didn't make the cut. That's Sancho. He goes to Dortmund, he's shining. Kudos to him. And Manchester United decided to bring him back to the league where he didn't prosper in a team like Manchester City rather. But somehow you think bringing him back, things have changed. Okay, you have been maybe more matured. He has gained some experience. But there are certain things that has not changed. Sancho, in terms of athleticism, does not fit into the English Premier League. He does not. The English Premier League is rapid and quick. And if you don't have athleticism, it doesn't mean you can't succeed. You have to have good technical ability. I'm tired of saying the lies, right? And the hyperbole that Sancho is very technical. He is not. He is not. See, Cazorla is what we call technical ability. Cazorla wasn't rapid, but he has the tech, and he's succeeding. See, the English guys and English fans and the content, they love to overhype and overrate their players. Now, let's put Sancho to one side and go to Raheem Sterling. When Raheem Sterling was the rapid youngster who was doing business at Liverpool and had a transfer to Manchester City, good transfer for him. Raheem Sterling's strength is his pace. He was not a prolific goal scorer, even though that season he had a number of goals for Manchester City. He had a lot of goals. In that season, if you look at it and scrutinize those numbers, right? He even missed a lot of chances, even though that was the season he had a lot of goals. But we all know Raheem Sterling is not world class. He was not world class. He was just a rapid winger, just like Theo Walcott. But the English press, their media, their fans will overhype this player. Now, fast forward to now. Both players are surplus to requirement. Because, see, no matter how much you lie to yourself and misrepresent the truth, it will be there waiting for you. It will be there waiting for you. Now, back to the fact that a lot of Manchester United fans are against this swap deal because they know that Raheem Sterling is not going to add nothing substantial to Manchester United. Now, even though it's a swap of shite, my personal opinion, Sancho going to Chelsea is shite, but Chelsea still have the luxury of having a lot of players. They have over 40-something players in their roster, so they can pick and choose. Manchester United are trying to have a rebuild. Bringing in Raheem Sterling, who for me is not motivated. He has won a lot of trophies with Manchester City, except from the Champions League. But he has won it all. He just look for where he can go and continue to massage his own ego. And if he goes to Manchester United and he doesn't get playing time, will Raheem Sterling not kick up a fuss at Manchester United? Like, he will. On the other side, if Sancho goes to Chelsea and doesn't get playing time, will he not kick up a fuss at Chelsea? Like, I don't get this swap deal because it's not making sense to either team. But it's even less of an evil to Chelsea because they have a long list of roster of players, so they can decide to juggle it. When it comes to Manchester United, they are trying to reduce their wage bill. They brought in quote unquote Ineos who are trying to change the structure of the team and try to minimize the mistakes of the quote unquote Glazers. But doing a deal like this to bring Raheem Sterling, it doesn't that is that's kind of oxymoronic because you are bringing in players who, in my personal opinion, have passed their sell by date time. Raheem Sterling has passed it. He is not that guy anymore. Trust me, he was never that guy, but now he's older. He has lost a yard of pace. His decision making is not his greatest strength. Chelsea fans can attest to that. So coming to Manchester United, what will Raheem Sterling add to them? Aside from bickering and bring some disgruntlement to the camp, because if he doesn't play, trust me, the media will be hawking and hovering around Manchester United again. And for Sancho going to Chelsea, if he doesn't play, the media will be hovering around Chelsea. So I do not understand the rationale why both teams are interested in this shite, because it's obvious it's not going to work for either teams. It's not going to work. I'm not picking side for you call me an Arsenal hater who is trying to ramp up number because of it. Because I'm looking at this swap deal, it is just a pile of shite. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to work, but the probability is not there. It is not. There's no probability and possibility. The probability for this thing to work is not there. It's not. Two overrated players for both teams. 2 English players. If these players were not British players, trust me, don't be getting these kind of opportunities. They won't. Well, because they're English, they get the English tax. So, my United fans, Chelsea fans, you can't tell me objectively you are optimistic about this deal. You cannot tell me unless you're having a laugh, unless you're just a troll. You cannot tell me this deal look like something that is reasonable that will move the needle for both teams, for either team. Raheem Sterling going to Manchester United will not move the needle, in my personal opinion, objectively. Sancho going to Chelsea will not move the needle at Chelsea objectively. It just looks like people are trying to just do some tax write-off, in my personal opinion. Both deals are not making sense logically. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll come back and do a stream and raise my hand. But the possibility of me being wrong on this, sorry, the probability, not possibility, the probability for me being wrong on this is low. Let's be right, is low. That's why you can see a lot of Manchester United fans do not like this. They don't see the sense in it. Even Chelsea fans who have a long list of roster of players are even looking at it and saying, nah, not this one, not this one again, not this one again. So let me know in the comment section if you're a Manchester United fan or Chelsea fan, if you like this deal, this potential swap deal. Ration it to me in the comment section. Make it make sense to me, because it's not making sense in my personal opinion. So let me know in the comment section what you think about the potential of this deal if it comes to fruition. Let me know what you think about it. On your way out, be kind enough to like the video, very, very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. One more time, like the video, very, very important, and subscribe if you're new here. I appreciate that. And do not forget to turn on your notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.